Rishi Narada said, there is an example of love of gopis to Krishna. Such divine love it is. It has happened such. Yatha Vraja Gopikana. If Krishna were there today, he would have undergone so many court cases. He teased the girls. He took all their clothes away when they were bathing in the river. He took them all and went up on the tree. And he played with them. He was very naughty, mischievous, almost like a playboy. That's what he's considered. He broke all the rules. But that love, was it lust or was it love? That is where Narada says, Tatrapi na mahatma jnana vismritya pavadaha. Though the love of the gopis to Krishna was of such intimate nature, they considered him not God descending from the heaven, but as their beloved, as their lover, so close to their heart. You know, the respect that you have for someone above you is different from the love that you have someone of your same status. Love flows in that direction. That is friendliness, companionship. For that there should be some level ground. It's easy to respect somebody and it is easy to look down upon somebody. But to have love flow on an equal basis is hard. But then you find faults in them to put them down, or you think they are too much higher above you and put them up and think you cannot reach them. They are impractical. They don't understand what you are, who you are. Your communication breaks down whenever you oscillate between lower and upper levels. But with gopis that was not the case. Love is pure communication. Love is that which transfers from heart to heart. There are 3 levels you can think of. One is attraction, that's on the physical level. You see something, you get attracted. That's how lust generates. Second, whatever you are attracted to, if it becomes a little hard to get, then love develops. Because that attraction seeps deep into your heart level. And then your heart starts longing for it, aching for it, desiring it. Then love has happened. If that love is kept, again with certain distance, that love turns. And if that love does not destroy the respect. Because as we have seen, respect needs little distance. And love cannot stand distance. So this conflict of nature between love and respect is a problem in most of the relationships in the world today. Why relationships happen, why they break, the cause is this intrinsic conflict in the nature of things the way they are. That's where the sutra is needed. The thread that unites, that uplifts. when that love culminates, it becomes surrender. Gopis started their communication with Krishna in that equal level. Some of them even started as though he's a child, They mother him. In any relationship, you'll find all these three levels sometime come and go. If you are in a relationship with that person, you try to mother them or father them. You try to protect them. And then there is an equal communication. And then you respect them also, adore them, respect them. All the three aspects come in a good relationship. In ancient India, when you give blessing to a woman, this was a blessing. May you have 10 kids and your husband as your 11th one. This is a usual blessing, and you go and take blessing from elders. May you have many kids. It said that 10 kids. So may you have many kids and make your husband the 11th. You mother your husband, you protect him. I mean, the same should be also for men also. Not to say that you protect, take care of your wife. It's your duty. Yatha Vraja Gopikana. The gopis loved Krishna so much. They got so spaced out. They would one of the gopis said she was doing her makeup, she just made one eye makeup, and someone said, "Hey, Krishna is coming up, he's going in the street." She just dropped everything, she went there. Another was tying her sari in half sari, tied, she goes and stands up. Another was cooking, she just left everything. Everybody would just rush to the street to just have a glimpse of Krishna. And one gopi was still staring in the space. Someone asked her, "Hey, what are you doing? Where are you staring? What are you doing?" He came and left already. It's already 10-15 minutes, he already left. Whom are you looking for? He said, "He also took my vision." Not only, yeah, did he go? I said, "Yeah." If he went, "Oh, he has already taken my vision." They took everything, my heart, my soul, my vision. I'm nothing without. The love of gopis was so strong. And many of them, 16,000 of them, not one or two. But was it lust? See, in love there is 2% lust. In lust there is 2% love. If someone keeps seeing a prostitute for a whole long time, he gets emotionally attached to that person. That prostitute, he or she. Then he gets entangled, he or she gets entangled into the... They just began the whole journey, just a physical, casual contact. But then it doesn't stay there, it seeps into emotional... In love there is 2% of lust. Lust means what? Coming close. Being together. The ancient rishis knew that they made a place for it also. This is a difference between Orient and Occident. In Oriental, they said not just father, they also made a mother. Here you pray, in the Occident, we pray God my father. Okay, God is your father, but what about mother? Were you born without a mother? You don't have a mother. The concept of God as mother is not there. Of course, Mary is honored and worshipped, but the Father God is not seen as someone with a mother. So you are born only out of father, not with mother and mother. But the rishis made space. They said, no, Shiva, Shakti, the goddess. Spirit is a male, it conquers. And the earth is the male, it receives the spirit. The mother earth is the feminine aspect. You'll always find the dual Shiva, Vishnu, Shiva, Parvati, Gauri, Shankar, Radha, Krishna, Lakshmi, Narayan. They always made that as a couple. Expression of divine Prakriti and Purusha. Prakriti, the nature, and Purusha, the soul, the consciousness aspect. Lust is aggressive, love is submissive. Lust is feverishness. Lust is wanting something, demanding, I want to have, want to possess. Love is giving, caring, being available for the need. For the need of the hour, the need of the time. Do you see the difference? Love and lust. But their expression can be misunderstood, mistaken. In lust there is feverishness. In love there is sparkle, joy. A person lustfully makes you an object of their enjoyment. But in love, you elevate a person to godlyhood. Lust is nothing but stimulation of the body. Love is the stimulation of the soul, of the heart. But they're so close, they are connected some way. This discrimination, this awareness is missing in the society. That's why so many, problems arise in our life. No? Because we have been thinking lust is sin and trying to put it down and make a whole issue out of it. Neither putting something down or not getting engrossed in it is the way to rise above. An impotent person cannot gain to the divine love. This is also so. And samadhi, meditation, is also termed in terms of lust. You will be surprised to hear that. One moment of samadhi is called as 1,000 times of sex. One fraction of moment of samadhi, how it tastes like, the rishis explain. What is that you know sex, isn't it? What you know, the basic thing that you know, which you have done so many lifetimes, again and again and again and again. Nothing to be ashamed of. What that which you have been doing all your lifetimes, being a cockroach, being a frog, and being a horse, being a donkey, a monkey, everything. Two things you have and you have been eating and chewing and eating and eating, second doing sex, and having gone as a human life, you started doing one more thing, complaining and worrying. Which none of the animals do. A basic thing that is ingrained in your physiology. Stuck the mind consciousness in it so much, stuck in that thing. They explained samadhi as one moment of samadhi is like 1,000 sex at one moment. Sahasrarati, 1,000 union. Yatha Vraja Gopikana, like the gopis were. They had no shame or shyness to exhibit their love for Krishna. Because they knew the grandeur of Krishna, the glory of Krishna. They saw Krishna not just like a flirting guy moving around, but they saw his spirit, which is so seductive, which would draw everybody, the gopas and gopis, everybody would simply flock around. In the middle of the night, one day, when Krishna was under the tree and playing his flute, the gopis came running. Krishna said, "This is not the time for you to be here. You go back home." And the gopi said, "No." Gopis, gopas, they were all there. He said, "No. This is our home, wherever you are. We don't feel at home anywhere else." No, because according to the dharma, the rules, rituals, you have to care for your husband, your children, and your daily duties, your in-laws, parent-in-laws. Go, do your job. Say, if you tell us to go, we will go. But our heart is here. I said, we have not come here just for our sake. I know when we come here, you can play better. But our coming here, it makes you happy and joyful. That's why we have come. They finally put that stop. The Krishna had nothing else to say. Seeing us, I know you. You love seeing us, looking at us. You love to play the flute for us. For your sake we have come. Last yasmin tat sukha sukhit. If the love is just only lust, if it's only on the physical level, then there is no expression or wish to give pleasure and comfort to the others. The nature of lust is such, it is not wanting, it's not a desire or will to give comfort to the others. But love rejoices in the joy of others. When the beloved is joyful, the lover feels satisfied. Otherwise, that love would have been like that of prostitute. Prostitution. He said, Narada says, like the prostitutes. Tadvihinam jaranamika. If the divine spirit was not there, it would have been like it would have been like a love of the prostitute, which she doesn't care for what her customer, he or she doesn't care for the customer's comfort, they only look for their own benefit out of it. Nastyasmin tat sukha sukhitvam. In such lust, in such an expression of the so-called love, there is no joy in giving joy. There is no comfort in giving comfort. It's centered around the person, not around the beloved. It's centered around one's ego, mind complex. The nature of love is to bring comfort to the lover, to bring joy, happiness to the lover. Lust is extracting joy out of the love, finding comfort from the lover's. Oh, I can't live without you. What do you mean? Why you can't live without you? Because I want to live. I am the center. I can't be without you. No. They said Gopi's joy was not that type of joy. There's another story about Gopis. Krishna left the Mathura Vrindavan and then he went to the west. Like, there is a saying in America, go west, young man, go west. Similarly, Krishna left Vrindavan, the eastern part of India, and went to the west, to Gujarat, to Dwarka. Then one day, he had terrible headache. Whether he really had headache or he acted one. People couldn't figure that out. See, he has big headache. So, all the doctors, Vaidyas came and they took his pulse and they couldn't find anything, they couldn't find a solution. Then finally all the devotees gathered together and said, let us ask Krishna himself. You know, you tell me what is the medication, what can we do to make you comfortable? What can we do to make your headache disappear? Krishna said, no, all that I want is the dust from the feet of my devotees. If you take some dust from the feet of my devotees and put on my head, that headache will disappear. I think this is the second. Then all the wise people there, everybody said, dust from the feet of devotee, and everybody started big discussion about it. How, it's written in the scriptures, if any dust from devotee's feet goes onto the Lord's hair, they will go to hell. If some devotee has to stand on the head of the master of the Lord, then hell is booked for them. First class ticket. Immediately. This is a karma. What is the significance? The karma that will come out. This is the karma. Everybody was so scared. Everyone hesitated. No, find some other devotee. No, I don't want to go to hell. Please find some other devotee. Everybody else keep passing on. And then one Narada, I think it was the same Narada. Everyone told Narada, Muni, Narada, we can't do that. You please take some other devotees. So Narada searched all over and he had to move east. So Narada moved east and he went to the gopis. And the gopis, what? Just from the feet of the devotees. How many truckloads you want? Come on, we'll give you. We can't stand our Lord being in pain. We cannot stand it. Go immediately, go. How much do you want? Never mind, even for 14 generations, 14 lifetimes, 72 life generations if we have to rot in hell, we are ready to do that. No difficulty. Take it. We can't stand our lover, our beloved suffering. For Krishna to tell all the people in Gujarat, see how the gopis are. So what is their love, their expression of love? When Krishna left the body, he sent one of his very close disciples, Uddhava, go and tell the gopis that I have left this universe, this world. The physical body is living this world. Give them knowledge. So when he went to give them knowledge, he said, what knowledge are you talking about? He said, go and teach knowledge those who need. We don't. Because every particle of us is filled with Lord. He said, nobody exists here home. Only Krishna is. These are simple housewives, simple women folk of a village. But their state of consciousness was something remarkable. That all the sages, all the prophets, saints, everybody to bow in front of that love of gopis. It is said the heavens opened up and all the angels came to rejoice that one tear of a gopi, tear of ecstasy, tear of joy, tear of love, the tear of longing. Love and lust. Two points of one spectrum. And the sutra make you understand and connect your life in all its diversities, binds you from every angle, and yet brings such freedom from within. See, there is a taboo in the East to express love. People love each other, they won't tell them. It's all done through just the look and gestures. You won't say, see mothers telling the children, oh, I love you so much, oh my honey. But whereas in the West, there is a lot of expression of love. Too much expressing love, somewhere the feelings die out. And too little expression brings a lot of, it stifles someone. You know, I feel there should be some middle path. If you express love too much, like in the West, it loses the depth. Every other sentence is called honey, honey. And then the honey becomes so bitter. I mean, it loses its depth. I mean, nothing. No offense if someone keep calling you at my last time meeting, you can continue that. I'm saying that the meaning, the essence of it, that when we express too much, it doesn't take deeper roots within you. In the East, there is very deep root. Once you love somebody and that's it, you love them for your whole life. Come what may. There, you do not express your. Many times you love somebody, you don't even tell them you love them. You don't express at all. So some middle path essential. There is not too much expression and not too much suppression. Middle path. What do you say? So the love of gopis was that of to give comfort. They rejoice in the joy of their beloved.
Close your eyes. Think what Gurudev said. What are the things you will follow? Just revise in the mind. What are the things you are taking home? Slowly you can open your eyes and you can turn on your cameras. We'll do a very quick revision. What did Gurudev say? Gurudev said, such divine love that Narada is saying there is an example. And that example is of gopis. Huh? See, where the love flow at the equal level. It was not up, it was not down. To looking down at someone, oh, you are nothing, it's easy. To look up at somebody, oh, you are everything, I am nothing, you are something, is easy. But having that equal is hard. And that is where the love actually flows. And then he gave the example of gopis. That's how was the love of gopis equal. You know? Huh? Heart to heart connection was there. When you look up at somebody or you look down at somebody, the communication is broken little bit. But when there is equal, then the communication is good. That's why it is said, no, Upanishad, sitting close to the master. It's not like master up, I am down. No, sitting close to the master. That is the meaning of it. Okay, then Gurudev spoke about three things. First is attraction, in which lust generates. If it is hard to get, then love develops. And if you still keep some distance, then it turns into divine love. Right? Then Gurudev spoke about love and respect, how they are conflicting to each other. Love cannot stand distant, respect requires a little distance. Huh? And then Gurudev says, and in this conflict, there is where the sutra is needed. In love, there is 2% lust. And in lust, there is 2% love. Gurudev gave an example also about the prostitute. If the same person going to the same prostitute again and again and getting entangled in it. Lust is coming close, being together. Then Gurudev spoke in the West, there is only Father God, oxymoron or something, is use the word, not oxymoron, something like that. So only Father, there is no mother. So Gurudev says here there is Prakriti and Purushat, both. Prakriti is mother nature, Purushat is the soul, the consciousness and everything. Shiva Shakti. Shakti is Prakriti. Shiva is Purushat. Then Gurudev again went and said, what is lust? Lust is when you demand, there is wanting, there is aggression, there is feverishness. So now whenever there is love, you can always distinguish. Oh, let me checklist. Is there demand? Yes or no? Is there wanting? Yes or no? Is there aggression? Yes or no? Feverishness? Yes or no? Am I looking at this person as just an object of pleasure? Yes and no. Is it stimulating only my body? Yes or no? And then love. Then there is another checklist of love. Is it? Am I giving to that person? Am I submissive to that person? Am I being available for that person? Am I caring for that person? Am I giving joy for that person? Am I elevating that person to the godliness? Is that person stimulating my soul, my heart? Then it is love. So these are the two checklists. This awareness, this distinguish is important, Gurudev said. Or Narada said. For us, both are same here. Guru is Narada and Narada is Guru. Gurudev spoke about lust that do not put it down. Oh, lust is bad, resist. No. Do not put it down, and yet do not get totally engrossed in it. Middle path. Then they have explained about samadhi. A fraction movement of samadhi is equivalent. The pleasure you get in a fraction movement of samadhi is equivalent to 1,000 seconds. So that much pleasure samadhi gives. Then Gurudev spoke about gopis, how gopis, whenever Krishna used to play flute, doesn't matter the time, they would go there. And then Krishna said, go home. They'll say, no, this is our home where you are. This is our home where you are. Just because you are saying go, do your duties and everything, we will go and do, but our heart will remain here. So many of us do that when we leave Bangalore ashram. And then Gopi said, we come because when we come, you play better. We come because you like to see us. We come because you love to see us. It just shifts the whole thing. If it's only lust, this is another thing. If it is only lust, there is no expression or wish to comfort the other. There is no expression or wish to comfort the other. Divine presence is not there. Giving joy is not there. It is centered around you. I cannot live without you. It's not, you don't care about that person. I is at the center. I cannot live without you. Or everything revolves around I. Then that is lust. Love, rejoice in the joy of others. And then everything. Divine presence is there. It is not centric to you. It is centric to them. You care for them. We always say, plan according to divine plan. You have to go to Bangalore Navratri Ashram for advanced course. So you plan everything according to it. But we do reverse. If there is a holiday in the office, then we will. So we plan our sadhana according to that. So reverse. Then Uddhava. One day we will do Uddhav Gita also. Let's see. Just stay in touch. If you all keep coming now, then we'll do so many knowledge. Uddhav Gita. Okay, so Krishna, when he passed away, leaves the body, physical form, he tells Uddhava to go and give this knowledge to the gopis. Gopi says, what knowledge you will give? Every particle of us is filled with the Lord. Everyone's love fell in front of gopis. That high, that divine was their love. Even the heavens would open, angels and what do you call, Devi Devtas, demigods long or rejoice in the tears of gopis, of longing and love and everything. Huh? And then Gurudev said, too much expression kills, or the feeling dies if there is too much expression. Doesn't take deeper root. The love doesn't take deeper root. It doesn't sink in. It doesn't become strong. And in the East, you don't express at all. That is also not good. It love stifles. I don't know the exact meaning of stifles, but Gurudev said stifles. Okay, so some middle path. You have to take some middle path. You all can unmute yourself. You can also turn on your cameras. So I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. You all can unmute, yes? I am not the co-host or host. I cannot make any changes. It is locked. To start the camera. No, you all can start. Why my? Now it started. Thank you, Abhishek ji. It's the Abhishek ji behind here who is doing it. Okay, so you can turn on your cameras, and if there are any question, you can ask. Okay, Aditya ji, that's so good, na? Even in office, you are listening to this knowledge. So good. You are putting this path, this practice at the center, and not your office. So that is very, very good. Thank you, Aditya ji. Hi, Shubhangi ji. Jai Gurudev. Hi, Priyanka ji. Jai Gurudev, Narendra ji, Vidya ji, Simi ji. How are you, Simi ji? Hi, Jairaj.
जय गुरुदेव भैया.
Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, Akshaya. Welcome, Aditya ji. Jai Gurudev, Rashmi ji. Jaya ji. Annapurni ji. Kalpana ji, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, Annapurni.
Annapurni. Yes. How are you? You used to come for Ashtavakra also, na?
Yeah. I come sometimes in the evening also for Hindi.
If you know both the language, now come for both the language. In both, there is a lot of difference. There is some difference there.
Yeah.
That's Guru, right? Na? Guru, whenever he speaks something, even in same topic, you learn 10, 100 other things.
Yeah.
If you know both the language, you should come in both the language. Why not?
Nice sessions, Bhaiya. Jai Gurudev, Bhaiya.
Jai Gurudev.
Very nice sessions are going on. Enjoying total knowledge.
भैया ऐसा क्या है, आज कृष्ण बोल रहे हैं और हम लोग गोपी है, सब सुन रहे हैं. गोपी और कृष्ण का सेशन हो गया.
हम लोग है ना कितना आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं ना, जैसे तादात्म्य, पातंजलि में कहते हैं तादात्म्य जोड़ना. हम लोग कैसे कैसे चीजों के साथ तादात्म्य जोड़ लेते. एक दिन अगर हम स्टेज पे जाने से डर गए तो हम कहते हैं कि अरे हमें तो स्टेज फियर है, हम जोड़ लेते हैं. या कुछ हो जाता है तो हम जोड़ लेते हैं, अरे या ऐसा मैं हूँ. कभी गुस्सा आ गया तो बोलते हैं कि अरे मैं तो बहुत गुस्सेल हूँ. लेकिन ये कितना अच्छा है ना कि हम अपने आप को गोपियों के साथ जोड़े. तादात्म्य जोड़ना ही है तो गोपियों के साथ जोड़ो, या कृष्ण के साथ जोड़ो, ऐसा कुछ अच्छी चीजों के साथ जोड़ो. अगर खुद को आइडेंटिफाई ही करना है, कहीं जाके पूछो कि आपको क्या लगता है, आप कौन हो, तो खुद बोलो मैं वो हूँ जो रोज क्रिया करता हूँ. आप करते हो क्या? जोड़ना ही है तो इसके साथ जोड़ो. हम क्या बोलते हैं, मैं इस फलाने ऑफिस में फलाने पोस्ट पे हूँ. उससे अच्छा जाके बोलो मैं क्रिया करता हूँ एवरीडे. मैं खुद का भी ख्याल रखता हूँ, फैमिली का भी ख्याल रखता हूँ, सोसाइटी का भी ख्याल रखता हूँ। आप किसका ख्याल रखते? हाँ, तो ये बहुत अच्छा बोला आपने शुभांगी जी। हाँ, आइडेंटिफाई करना है। Oh, sorry, I'm talking in English. So if we want to identify ourselves, we identify with so many wrong things. Like we identify ourselves. If we get angry, then we say, oh, I am an angry person. If you get scared of, let's say, stage fear or some public speaking, then we say, I am the one who cannot speak. We identify with so many wrong things. But if you want to identify yourself with gopis, with Krishnas, with Rams and Gurudev and all that things. Identify yourself with that. If you go somewhere from India to outside abroad, you tell that I come from the country of Gandhi. You don't identify yourself with population, with traffic jams and everything. They don't. Look at, they will never do that. There may be 1,000 wrong things in their country, but they will never identify themselves or their country with those 1,000 wrongs. We are the only country who identify ourselves with everything wrong. That should not be there. We should identify with something like that. Tell, if somebody asks, who are you? Tell them, I am the one who does Sudarshan Kriya every day. Who are you? Do you do your Kriya every day? Like that. Identify yourself with that. So beautifully said, Subhangi ji. Any questions? Any question anybody have?
भैया आप करवाते हैं इसलिए हो रहा है। भैया भैया अपने आप हो रहा है। आप नॉलेज में इतना हम लोगों को कि बस एक के बाद पॉसिबल ही नहीं है, क्योंकि सेशन में फिर ग्रुप में ही होता है ये सब। आपने बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ली है इसकी नॉलेज की। क्रिया तो करते हैं,
it is very easy in the group. It becomes very easy. But I tell you one thing, I had Art of Living app for so many years in my mobile, but I was not able to listen to Patanjali, not Ashtavakra, not anything. But one day, for my volunteers and close friends, I took, we'll do Patanjali every day. And that became, then more group joined, then a bigger group, Patanjali we did. And then we started with English, then it converted into Hindi because the demand was of Hindi. Then we did Patanjali in English. Then we started in English, but actually we did it in Hindi only. Then second time we did. And then it became bigger and bigger. So it is not only you, it is also me. Even I was not able to listen to Patanjali regularly, even if I commit. But once I took this responsibility, look at my benefit. I did Patanjali 3 times. This is the second time I'm doing Narad Bhakti Sutra. And this time I'm doing twice, English and Hindi. So it is 3 times I'm doing Narad Bhakti Sutra. Ashtavakra just happened. Now I'll be doing Bhagavad Gita. So it is not only you. Gurudev always says, who have read Bhagavad Gita, raise your hand. And I cannot raise my hand. And that is so shameful. Being an Indian, not even read Bhagavad Gita once, that is very shameful. I have done Ashtavakra Gita, and once you do Ashtavakra Gita, coming back to Bhagavad Gita is difficult. But it becomes so difficult. But now I have faith I will do it. Why? Because I have y'all to support me. Because of y'all, we'll do Bhagavad Gita also, and it will happen. Thanks to y'all. It's good now. I'm grateful for y'all. Y'all be grateful for me. Both grateful will both rise up. Gratitude is the best of the emotions.
नहीं भैया ऐप भी है ना, फिर भी नहीं होता वैसे, साल भर भी नहीं होता। इससे डिसाइड भी किया तो भी नहीं होता। पिछले साल भी नहीं हुआ, इस साल भी नहीं हो रहा है।
And group makes a big difference. When we listen in a group, Gurudev's talk, it is not some video which Gurudev said in 12, 13 years ago, and then we are just listening. No, his presence is here. He is here present in between us. So this is a big blessing to listen in a group. It's a big, big, big blessing. And afterwards also on YouTube, many people watch it. So our job is to bring more and more people. Gurudev said, a greeting card of thank you, I won't be satisfied. If you found joy, you have to spread the joy, bring more people. That is the thing. And I keep saying this again and again. Let me repeat this once more. Knowledge, this wisdom won't seep inside you till and until you do 2 things. self-study and seva. Selfless service and self-study. You have to see where you are stuck. I spoke about the checklist, na? Whenever you are in love, checklist. Make that checklist. Do I care for that person, or like when we go to see Gurudev, our checklist is: did Ji see me or not? I was there standing. Gurudev saw here. Gurudev saw here. Gurudev saw here. Gurudev saw everywhere. Not me. How come? So make a checklist. Huh? We are going there to look at him, or going there to show our face. दर्शन लेने जाते हो या देने जाते हो? हाँ, actually both are important. To give darshan is even more important. It is good. Time and time, regular interval, keep going to Gurudev and show your face. Gurudev, even I am there. Look at me, Gurudev. I am there. I am there. So whenever he is doing the divine plan, he'll definitely include you. Otherwise, also he'll include you, but the chances will increase. You know. So yes, it's very important to show your face to Gurudev again and again. Wherever he is, whenever there is a chance, go there. Doesn't matter, even if there are big satsang of 2 lakh people, you are at the end, he'll see you. And that is enough. He'll know that you are here. Then he will speak knowledge better. If he's playing some instrument, he'll play better. If he'll meditate better because you are there. So go that he'll feel better. Go because he loves to see you. If there are any questions, we can do questions, or we'll do a song. Jairaj will do a song. I think Jairaj left. He's here. Hi, Jairaj.
Which song do you want, Bhaiya?
Whichever you like.
Okay.
If you ask me, I'll keep saying Radha Raman. Jai Jai. So it's better. Let's ask Kalpana ji. Kalpana ji, what?
Radha Raman, I would love to hear that song. Or we can sing also together.
Then you and Jairaj sing together. I'll mute myself. Everybody mute yourself. Let them sing. Okay?
I don't know the lyrics completely, but I can sing with him.
Jairaj will sing one line. Then you sing the second line. Then we all sing. Only you two will be unmuted.
Okay.
Thank you, Shubhangi ji.
So भैया राधा रमन या कुछ और?
Radha Raman.
Radha Raman.
Or anything which you like.
दुर्गे नंदिनी आनंद रूपिणी जगजीवनी मनमोहिनी माँ दुर्गे नंदिनी आनंद रूपिणी जगजीवनी मनमोहिनी माँ काली कपालिनी जगदोद्धारिणी निरंजनी नारायणी माँ काली कपालिनी.
You also sing with me. I don't know the lyrics.
जगदोद्धारिणी निरंजनी नारायणी माँ देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम
देवी ओम
देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम
देवी ओम
देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम देवी ओम त्रिभुवन पोषिणी शंकर तोषिणी जनमन रंजिनी जय जय माँ त्रिभुवन पोषिणी शंकर तोषिणी जनमन रंजिनी जय जय माँ काली कपालिनी जगदोद्धारिणी निरंजनी नारायणी माँ दुर्गे नंदिनी आनंद रूपिणी जगजीवनी मनमोहिनी माँ देवी ओम 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 देवी ओम.
The lyrics were
Very good.
difficult. I was listening this
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
first time.
Yeah, and I can understand.
Didn't properly sing the.
Yes. Art of Living has so many beautiful songs, na? So many
Yeah,
bhajans.
very
Also,
beautiful bhajans.
Bhajans. Yes. It's like we get exposed to just totally different kind of music and different kind of, like genre, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
we actually go to the trance while when we listen all these bhajans and all.
totally,
Yes.
totally.
Yes. It uplifts. Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow, same time. Anybody who wants to come for the evening thing, come for the evening. Okay. Jai Gurudev.
Thank you, Jai Gurudev.
Most welcome. Jai Gurudev. Bye bye. Thank you, Jairaj.